Hi Dave, my name is Christina. I talked to Tyson about getting you over this video. It's kind of a free website audit and it just gives you guys an idea about how you can beat your competition out with your website. And everything that I go over in this video is something that you guys can do yourself. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. So content has to do with the words, pictures, videos, that sort of thing that is on your page. And the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. You're currently sitting at 299 words on your home page, so that would be my first suggestion, is getting that content built up on there to that 1,000 to 1,500 words. Because what that's going to allow you to do is put some keywords into there. So what I mean by a keyword is HVAC St. Joseph, Missouri is one keyword that people search for whenever they're looking for your services, right? And if you look here, about 110 people a month are searching for HVAC St. Joseph, Missouri, just like this. And so those are 110 potential customers you miss out on by not being on the first page of Google. So if you look here at your #1 competitors, right here you got the Google Map Pack, we'll talk about that in a second, but then you've got a Yelp because they have so much content, and then AM Cooling is in the next spot. And so when you look at their website, they're actually not really beating you on content. They're sitting there like maybe 100 words. So just by increasing your content level, that could be enough to beat them out and get up higher on this list. The next part that I want to talk about is citations, and that's where you have your Google My Business up here with your business name, address, and phone number. And in order to get ranked at the top of here, you'll see that AM Cooling is not in the #1 spot. They're actually in the #2, and Schaumburg is in the #1 spot, so you don't have to be in the #1 spot down here to be in the #1 spot up here. And the way you do that is by getting citations, which is when you submit your information into a directory, like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Thumbtack, that sort of thing. And so I just want to show you here, I have this tool that you can go out and get. It's called whitespark.ca. It's about $30 to $70 a month, depending on which plan you get. But it talks about citations. It's a citation finder. So I plugged in both you and Schaumburg because they're in the #1 spot. You're currently sitting at 33 citations and Schaumburg's at 38. So they're just barely beating you out. But I don't stop there with my clients. I tell them, we're going to go after double to triple the amount. That way, even if they try to play catch up, we're going to stay way ahead of them. Plus, because you're not in St. Joseph, Missouri, that just kind of helps out. Even though you're close, by having twice as many citations as them, that'll for sure get you in that #1 spot. And the other great thing about this is that when you click on it, you can see where they're listed and go after those same citations, kind of do a side-by-side comparison and see what you need to do in order to get more than them. And then maybe put in like your top 10 competitors and see if there's even more citations that even Schaumburg's not listed for. And then when you get them all together, that's when you get up to that 80 citation mark. The last thing that I'm going to talk about are backlinks. And it simply works like a backlink is we call it link juice, by the way, but it basically works like site A points to site B, and site A is the link juice that gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, like a popularity contest. So the more sites that are pointing to your website, then the more popular you are, the higher you're going to be ranked with Google. That being said, they are more effective if you have relative sites linking back to you. And what I mean by that is specifically with your niche. So if you had an HVAC blog, like let's say you found a blog post that talked about winterizing your air conditioner, and you were able to get them to put your backlink into their blog, that's going to bring you a lot more power than a blog about pizza, because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So this next tool I'm going to show you is called Ahrefs. Again, you can go out and get this yourself. It's called ahrefs.com. Just Google it and you'll find it. And it's about $120 a month, depending on, again, which plan you pick. But I plugged your guys' information in, and right now you're sitting at 9 referring domains with 18 backlinks. And it looks like your website's relatively new, not really. But that could be why some of them, if you've put in more backlinks, why it could be taking some time to bring up. But if you look at your competitors, AM Cooling in the #1 spot, they have 25 referring domains with 152 backlinks. And you'll see how they've steadily built them up over time. So this is very beatable. You just want to do it, like I said, gradually. And then also if you want Faucet, Missouri as the front page and you don't want to put everything about St. Joe in here, you just want to have a back page talking about St. Joe HVAC, and then make sure that those backlinks are pointing to that back page so that you can rank for the HVAC St. Joseph, Missouri. So in conclusion, we talked about 3 things: content, making sure you get that 1,000 to 1,500 words on your home page and build in some of the searches that people would be looking for, those keywords. Citations, making sure that you're doubling or tripling the amount that they have, and that's just getting listed in directories. It's easy, but time consuming. And then link juice, going after those links and figuring out what you need to do to get your link for your website on somebody else's webpage, because that's what's going to bring you power. If you have any questions about this, give me a call at 816-323-4100. Again, my name's Christina with KC Phoenix SEO. If this is something that you just don't feel like you have time for, absolutely give me a call and I'd love to help you guys out. Other than that, I just ask that if you wouldn't mind just leaving me just 1 or 2 sentence review or information on the email that I sent you, just so that I can get an idea of, you know, how I should do these videos, if they're helpful, if there's anything that you think I should add, take out. I just want to make sure I'm not wasting any business owners' times, because I know you guys are pretty busy. Well, thank you for watching my video, and you have a good day.